Get ready to go. Lots of good lucks. I will need it. Have no fear. So who's ready? Who's ready? Well then, let's go. First thing you need to know is that this game has an incredible amount of RNG involved. I am hoping that I got the right RNG for a Razor Shield at the start. I did. I didn't do the manipulation we've been doing where you die and game over, but when you often start up this game, your first drop is a Razor Shield. So, I just chose to go that way with it. And that's the drop you want in this room. This weapon I'm using right here, this shield, is made for murder-raiding your way through this place in a hurry. And not bad. This is going to be about a 41-42 first room. That's about where you want to be. Not too shabby. So now, we get to go into this area. And the drops we want here, we want to see rockets, and we want to see an orb. Smart Bomb, not a great drop. It'll kill off all the enemy, but it causes a pause for stuff to come in. However, in the first room, I'm going to grab pretty much anything that lands in front of me, because I'm trying to force this drop right here. An orb. So now, we'll be in good shape. And a foot is a good pickup after the orb. You can ply your way through. And rockets on the feet. Well, I must have done something right in another life. I don't know what it would have been, but I'm appreciative that they gave me that. And now we don't want that grenades, because that'll just take away our range. Right now, we're in a good position here to take care of business and get out of here. Let's go. Eat my shrapnel. First things first, get that guy in the corner. Watch out for that red swirl of doom. We want to take him out. And then we're just going to quickly waste this completely. Let that other one blow up. How this room works. There's a set amount of foot soldiers. There's a set amount of shrapnels that show up here. And your job is to make sure you never have 4 shrapnel on the screen. You might say, why do you not want 4 shrapnels? If there's 4 shrapnels on screen, more cannot show up. It's a limitation of the room. So by taking them out, we set the table to get out of here as fast and as efficiently as possible. It's what we want. And by the way, those heads I've been collecting, those are 1-ups. Every time you hear, dude, we're getting an extra life. And those are in the corner up there. As you can see, we have 7 lives right now. Max is out at 9. A smart bomb to start here. Not a bad one. Takes out all those shrapnels. Allows us to get just cleaned up in the room. And now we're hoping for a Razor Shield. Often, if you can get it, a Razor Shield is typically the best drop in any room. That will change over time, and I will cover that when we get there. And hey, a Razor Shield! Wow, things are really looking up here. Now we're home for rockets. Oh my goodness, stuff is going bananas. And you might say, man, all the luck, right? Yeah, well, the luck in this game can turn on a dime, so don't you worry about that. I will get mine for daring to think that this is going well. The mere thought that you're doing great means the game's going to punish you. I'm just telling you that right now, as a favor to you, that this is how it works. And all it takes is one little bad thing. And, oh, key! A key. Keys are how you get to the pleasure dome. You need 10 of them. So far, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. But yeah, if the run is so-so and I get enough keys, or I think the run's not going to be a great time, I will do absolutely all I can to get you to the Pleasure Dome for a little bit of entertainment. Pleasure Dome's just an extra room. You don't do it on a regular speed run. But, you know, if it happens, it happens. Alright, let's go into the first real hard room in the game, right here. Tank Trouble. That's a fine first drop. That'll give me a chance to kill off one of these guys and get the other turret gone. And now, it's just a job of trying to get to the middle. This is the hardest part of this room. It's hard to hold the middle here without some weapons or Razor Shield showing up. Like that Razor Shield. Now, can I get there without losing the orb? Now, the thing about the orb I haven't mentioned. If it touches an enemy, just any enemy whatsoever, just nicks them, you lose it. It's gone. The orb gives you that second firing platform. That's what makes it so crucial to having a good time through the arenas. You want to keep this thing as long as you can. You really don't want to be giving that thing up along the way. So, I was going to wait, but I decided... Oh, that was the end of the room. All right, cool. 423 exit into Mutoid Man, the boss of Arena 1. This is a good time. Not an incredible time, but a very good time. So now is the first crazy RNG heavy part of the run. We need this weapon right here to show up en masse. Because this weapon showing up en masse will allow you to kill Yul Brenner tank as fast as humanly possible and Here's the RNG showing up. Back-to-back invulnerabilities. My regular bullets do not hurt this guy. So I'm in a situation now where I'm stuck not hurting him. Just wasting time. You need special weapons to hurt this guy. That's all there is to it. That's how the game works. And he got me. That's the problem with weapons being in tight on his treads and not having any speed built up. I haven't got a foot since the second room. There wasn't much I could do about it, but that's okay. Death in this game does not necessarily mean your run is ripped. It can actually sometimes save you a little bit of heartbreak. Pardon me, not heartbeat. That's bad. You don't want to save heartbeats. I see a key. Should I go get it? Oh, is he gonna block me? He thought about blocking me. What a jerk. But we got a key! That's 2. Come on, where's the weapon? He's sitting on it like a jerk. Get off the weapon. Thank you. Shouldn't have to thank Wallace from FE8, pardon me, 7 to show up and help me like this, but here we are. So the game is giving me a pretty typical fare of drops right now. This weapon here is the best weapon in a regular room, but in the boss room, the shrapnel blew up, son of a gun. And now get off it, move, 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 move. Oh, he almost took it from me. He almost... Wow, it was hiding behind the second player. It was hiding behind the second player live spot. I did not see it. Son of a gun. That is no good, game. What are you doing to me? You're being mean. So, right? Oh, we got a chance at another key. Are you serious? Are you serious right... I was just trying to collect it, and if I died, I died. That death doesn't hurt my time whatsoever. This is hurting my time, however, game. Because I had to either get... Key! I had to get that key. Otherwise, it wasn't going to mean anything. This is a pretty bad drop of time we're seeing right now. I'll be lucky if I break 7.5, the way this is shaping up. Whatever you're on, get... Okay, you can get back on it. And for those who are thinking, oh my god, this is a disaster. No, this is pretty average for this game. The average run looks like this. Maybe not quite as many deaths as I, would prefer to avoid here, but it is what it is. It's the game being the game. He's being nice right now, though, so we're done. Okay. Okay, you guys have to die. I've never had this much trouble with the shrapnels. Are you serious? If you delay my exit, I'm going to be so pleased, game. Well, we got 3 keys. That's the good news. The bad news, we are a good, cool 50 seconds off world record, and unless I have the most amazing Arena 2 and Arena 3, world record's dead. That's how tight the world record is on this game now. It is tight. You know, that's a good suggestion. Maybe I should have farmed keys the way that was going. It's fine. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, orbs! There's no orb in this room. There's just turtles. Electrical turtles. And we're going to try to fight from the middle of the room like a maniac. We're going to kamikaze around the room. A foot is not the best drop right now, game. What are you doing to me? It's not cool. That's also not a great drop, but, the game can do what it wants. That's also not a great drop. What we want are spreaders. Spreaders all the way. Hey, some one-ups. That'll help me offset all the things I lost previously, so that's something at least. Another grenade. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was about 3 dirty tricks in a row, game. That's about all I can handle. With these... Hey, no shooting from behind the friggin' barricades. That's not bueno, game. What are you doing? What are you doing? I didn't mention this, by the way. We don't want to be grabbing prizes. Prizes actually slow us down in the first 2 arenas, but... honestly, and the only room it really makes sense to do that in are prize rooms. Alright, let's go. Let's go! Yeah, but in a game as RNG heavy as this, man, you need so much RNG to line up. Alright, film at 11. Watch out for flying film canisters. And that's a terrible first drop. But we're going to grab it. Now, in my practices this week, I was getting an orb very early in this room. Right now, though, it looks like the game is not good. No, the game's not going to cooperate. It's going to throw crap at me, apparently. Come on, game. You can do better. That's barely better. That's barely better. So these guys don't know the official name. I've always called them the Plastic Warriors because of that weird sound they make when they die. Key! We're up to 4. Let's go. This room and the next room will probably determine whether this is going to be a Pleasure Dome run. You can get so many keys in this room and the next one because the drops tend to be garbage. Key! And I died. I was trying to make sure I got it. We're up to 5. Death doesn't mean a whole lot here. That's a useful drop, though. Halfway to the Pleasure Dome. It could happen. This is looking like a very pleasure domey-like run. That's for sure. Oh, we got the orb. That's nice. Alright, what do we got? I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, key! 6! This is ridiculous amount of keys, game. One more would be nice. Oh, yeah, we're down the room. But we're up to 6. Let's go. Defend me. Now, blue floors like this mean prize rooms. He does love it. So, I'm going to stand still and wait to see. Nothing landed on me. Get the spreader. Back to the middle. If they land on me now, I'm going to try to stay as still as possible. Just avoid the prizes. We're just going to try to hold the middle down here. Get that foot. This foot will be very key in a second. Speaking of keys, key! We're up to 7. We're going to the Pleasure Dome, it looks like. Woo! Pleasure Dome! Okay, that was a foot, I think, not a key, so we're still at 7. This is why we're going to need to move in here. Because these guys take a lot of shots. And if we're not getting weapons, that's the best we can hope for. Oh, no you don't. Because rockets are the best for those guys. You can see I just murdered that snake in record time. Now we're getting weapons all of a sudden. See, the game just turns the RNG on and off of, like, good and bad. We get 3 of these big snakes in this room. And after that, we go over to tanks and shrapnels, joining these plastic fellas. 3 shrapnels at a time. You don't got to worry about killing them because time-wise, they will run out long before the room does. And now we just want to kind of control the middle as best we can without getting overwhelmed and be ready to bail at a moment's notice. I knew the smart bomb would take care of the tank. That's why I left the middle. Otherwise, I would have killed the tank before moving. And we had a good room. That was a good room, boys. Pleasure Dome's nothing special, but if we get it, we get it. So, this room, if you got an orb, hide in the corner. Otherwise, it's the same as the first room. Fight aggressive, grab weapons, kick ass, except that it has tanks this time to help. That's why we're not going to fight from the middle. We don't want to have an early firing tank like that, causing trouble as we dodge through all the turtles and kill everyone. This orb is important for this, precisely this room, and then after this, you can actually go the next 2 rooms that are an orb, depending on the drops. So the drops tend to be pretty good in these. Hey, could you please die, Mr. Hey, tank man, could you please die? See, if you don't kill the tanks, the second one can show up. I kept putting shots at that one. He just decided he wanted to be a bit of a jerk and not play nice. Well, let's go. What do we got? These are fast. Appropriate name. It's these guys, but they're on meth. Possibly cocaine. They're on some kind of enhancer, though. That's for sure. And now we're just going to play this aggressive. Now, this room is a little deceptive because they're so fast and you're so slow, you think, I'm in a lot of trouble. Here's the thing. The best way to play this room is often to fire and run at them. Just try to open up corridors for yourself and be aggressive on the weapons. Because if you're not, they're just going to overwhelm you. So, you got to play it aggressive if you want to have a good time. And now I got a foot, so now it's a little even on the speed. That's what you want to see. That's a good pickup, but I still have my orb, so for now, I'll just keep going. Come on, let's go! So now I'm getting kind of cornered, so I'm kind of getting stuck, which means I can't go after items so easily. But that's fine. I'm okay with it. Now, something good lands in my lap, that'd be good. Nice. Okay, so far so good. Let's see if I can get out to that. We'll see. It's probably not going to happen the way they... Well, maybe. Yeah! Let's go! Buffalo Herd! This one starts with the red swirls. So all you're looking for here is you want to get rockets. Like that. And now I'm going to purposely wreck my orb if I can. It's not easy to do. Okay, thanks, game. It, for some reason, didn't die on the shot, so that was nice. Now, the way these swirls work for hitboxes, by the way, in case you're curious, there's one piece of the swirl you have to hit. Otherwise, you're just cutting pieces off of it. This is why we wanted to go with the rockets. And actually, we're going to have no problem clearing the room now. A fresh set of rockets? Yes, please. And then an orb replacement? Yes, please. Again, I've been doing something right in my life all of a sudden. Let's go! And now, we just stand in place and collect things. Dude! This room almost never drops keys. Dude! So now we're stuck waiting for the film to show up. The film canisters. 5 of them, and then we're under attack. We got a new enemy, a new swarming type. These guys. I always called them the Rock Warriors, but my chat has a different name for them, the Herka-Jerks. Because they're herky and they're jerky. They are the Herka-Jerks. I wanted that rocket, but it was too far away to safely run over there and probably keep my orb. I made a business decision, as Deion Sanders would say. That was a business decision. Let's just keep that orb handy because we need that firepower to stay intact. This, however, is going to be nice. Okay, we managed to kill stuff in the right way and keep stuff spawning in as they were waiting for the next set. Oh, that was close. Oh, that's also close. This is all too close for comfort, honestly. Dude! No keys yet. I think we're at 7, so we're not out of the woods yet. We're in good shape for a Pleasure Dome, my friends. But now, we got to finish this room off as soon as possible if we're going to try to get a decent time. A decent time is anything under 19 and a half leaving this arena. That is a nice pickup. But can I get to it? Nah, unfortunately the spawns were not to my liking, so I just backed off and decided to do it this way. Oh, that was jerky. And herky for that matter. That's fine. Let's go. Need about 80 more VCRs? Hey, those are super VCRs. You have some respect. Or respect, if you're the coach of the Montreal Canadiens. See? References hockey. Totally a Canadian. Woo! 3 more! And each arena goes through the secret rooms. It's the fastest. Here we go, guys. Let's meet Scarface. Say hello to his disembodied head. I'm so sorry for that accent. That was terrible. Boo me in the chat. Boo to your heart's content. Or Siniscar, yes, as he's called by my chat. Because he's like Sinistar, but he is Scarface, so he's Siniscar. So, 2 parts to this boss. You gotta bust up his face, and you want to bust up his shielding. He's actually longer in his first form. There's 2 parts to this guy as well. He's got more than one. After he, like most bosses in this game, he's got more than one component to him. But we're getting there. Oh, whoa, that was dirty. That was dirty. Okay. This is the worst weapon to have in this room. Any boss, honestly, rockets are the worst weapon. Your job, if you have an orb, you can kind of push him around like I am, but it's not easy to do. Okay, I'm just going to play this safe now. Okay, we're going to try to push him out of this corner. It's not easy, but we got him out of there, alright. Alright, so we get rid of his shielding. Now what I need is I need lobbers. I've already killed all his shielding, so now we're just hoping for lobbers. Alright. Oh, he's going to be a pal. He actually backed off of his own accord. That was nice of him. See how bloody he's getting? Let's bloody his face. Alright. Okay, I gave up my orb for a new round there. Oh, I didn't! I didn't lose it initially. That was bad of me. That's fine. That's fine. Not a big deal. We got this. Because I knew the game would totally replace it. That's how the game works. It decides to give orbs out like candy. Come on, shoot at me. Oh, you jerk. You jerk. You tried to be a big old smelly jerk, and I didn't like that. Cut it out. This item is beautiful. Grenade launcher is a great weapon for this boss. Come on. Blow up. Blow up. Blow up. Blow up. Blow up. Just blow up. You want to blow up. Right now, you're thinking to yourself, I want to explode. Explode. Just explode. You want to explode. What are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you. Oh, he got me on the way out the door. Almost a perfect Scarface. That was a good Scarface. That's fine. Not a big deal. Very solid Scarface. This isn't even my final form. I like how I did not die until he was dead. That's so Smash TV, is it not, boys and girls? It totally is. But that's fine. I'm good with that, guys. A 1909 exit? Not too shabby. And now, the best music in the game. No dice. What a drag. Alright, so we actually had a full set of rockets coming in. It makes this room very easy. Kill off the foot soldiers, stand right here, and just fire in the 4 cardinal directions as the tanks show up. That was a bad shot, Brian. Very, very bad. Very, very bad. Oh no, that was bad. Okay, this is not where I want to be right now. However, we've done it. We're now free. So now we're just waiting for the foot soldiers to show up. And we're hoping an orb will drop, but... Wow! Sabotage, game! Sabotage a little more, why don't you? That was disappointing. So the first 2 rooms in this arena are timed rooms. Kind of like that Eat My Shrapnel one was in Arena 1. Basically, you want to kill off the tanks in the first room as fast as possible. In this room, you want to kill off the foot soldiers as fast as possible to make sure you're in good shape for the coming storm of shrapnels that are going to show up. And now we're just going to kind of hold down the fort from the... Ooh, that would be massive if I can get to it. They're being jerks. They're being jerks and they block me from it. It's fine. I still have a good head start, and I'm not too worried about where I'm at. Plus, I know I can get this to help out a little. And there's the one red swirl in this room. It shows up after the snakes are done. It's kind of a dirty trick they like to throw at you in this arena. Every now and then, red swirls will just show up like jerks. Oh, no! The snake clipped it right as I got the smart bomb. That is a shame. Now we might be in trouble to get rid of all the foot soldiers before we're done with the room. I'm not going to use that smart bomb now. I'm going to use the invulnerability. It's nice to have a freebie. So now we're just going to wait for the shrapnels to show up, and we're going to hope we get some good weaponry in the meantime. Unfortunately for me, this is not really working out the way I wanted it to. Because the drops have been bone dry here. Come on, game. Alright, if we're going to see keys, we're going to see them in this room and the next 3 rooms. We'll probably won't see many past that. So if we're going to get to the Pleasure Dome, you don't want me to get an orb and you want me to chase down... oh, by the way, we can grab prizes now all we want. Yay, prizes! Oh, nice. So the drops so far have sucked. This is to your advantage if you want to see a Pleasure Dome. This room often gives good drops, i.e. spreaders and rockets. Right now, though, it is giving me what I would call, or as the French would call it, le garbage. Because this is not what we want to see. This is not what we want to see. Not at all. Whoa, I kind of pushed the boundaries. Oh, maybe I didn't. I thought that thing was going to run out a little quicker. I guess I played turbo mode and got a little too shy about time-wise. This game's hard. I will say that. It's not impossible, but it's definitely hard. It takes some practice. I mean, this is a solid year of work that's gone into this. The world record on this game, when I started running, it was 55:30 something, I believe. And my time now, world record is 45:02. So that tells you all the work that's gone into this game. It has dropped 10 minutes in a year. It ain't going to drop much more than that, barring some crazy discovery of how to manipulate the RNG. So far, no keys have shown up in this room, guys. We're not having much luck in that aspect. It's kind of disappointing. I was kind of hoping. And see these... you dirty shooting tank. It shot early. Since the tanks are showing up, that means this room took too long. You want to finish this room long before the tanks show up. The tanks are kind of like a penalty for taking too long. I didn't want to get the grenade, but I guess it'll work out. Well, we're on pretty average pace right now. Average pace is for me, is about 48 minutes. The drops have been pretty substandard, and right now we get a long stretch of these snakes, followed occasionally by purple snakes showing up, the segmented snake enemy. So now we're just going to collect stuff. So this is where you want to see an orb drop, like so. You want to see rockets drop, so you can have them on hand ready to kick some metal enemy butt. And rockets are the best regular enemy killer. This is a fine thing to get. It's not great. It's fine. You want to force as many pickups as you can. And I'm just going to keep firing. I'll even take that. Get rid of it quicker. Sure. Get rid of them. A foot would be a good thing. You always want to get a foot. You want that speed. You just don't want to be chaining them together. I'll even take that. I've been looking for anyone who would want to learn the RNG of this game and how it works for like months. This game, however, I know there's at least 3 or 4 things, 3 for sure, that go into it, and it depends what you do in the room, and potentially what the enemy does as well. It's probably not very, unfortunately, something that can be easily manipulated, and I honestly don't think, outside of a task, it probably won't be. Alright, the Razor Shield's a nice item and all, but for these guys, they rip it apart pretty quickly. When you see the shield start breaking here, it's going to break very fast. So, I'm just going to hide in this corner as best I can. And then, if I get a good weapon pickup like so, come back to the middle. But as you can see, it's breaking so fast because it's just not a great thing for these guys. So, we're going to hide. The problem with having a Razor Shield is I can't hug the wall. This is as close as I can get to the wall right now. That's the downside to taking a Razor Shield in a room like this. Now that it's broken, I can get right to the corner. It gives me so much more space. It's a risk reward. And I took the risk of grabbing it just because. I knew I wasn't going to break it before they showed up unless I tried to smash it on that segmented snake, and that is always a danger. Always a danger to play it that way. And I promise you, if I see a key, I will do everything in my power to get to it. So far, I haven't seen one, though. Famous last words indeed, and hey, prove me wrong, man. Prove me wrong. Get in here and show me. I would love to be able to manipulate the RNG, and if I could get that working, this time would go to the low 40s, probably. Getting rockets whenever you wanted them, spreaders, orbs, razor shields, you name it, man. It would be amazing. And I would love it. Love it! So this is all we're going to do for a while in this room. Unfortunately, this is all we're going to see in this room. Red swirls, or sorry, red swirls. The herkajerks, I'll take that. Get that out of the way. This is why you don't fight from the middle, Brian. Whoa, I got away with that. That was good footwork right there. Cordell Patterson would be proud. I don't even know who that is. It's a football player, I think. But I digress. Let's see what we got. Just gonna hope this room ends soon. It should be over any second. This has been a little longer than average, just because the weapon drops have been particularly poor, other than some spreaders early. Let's go. It's a good question. Probably sell them. Alright, a foot. That's a good start. Honestly, I'm good with that. Alright, now we get to play the dodge game. Key! That's 8 boys and girls. I gotta remember to say girls, because there's actually more than a few people here today, you know? Come on, give me another key. Give me another key. Give me another key. See, this is where this gets dangerous, because now I'm stuck near mines. Year supply, good meat. Sounds good to me. Alright, I think when the next purple snake shows up, we should also get all the swarmers in here. Yeah, here they come. This time it's the regular guys. Not a bad deal. So now we get to kind of hide against this mine. It's not ideal, but we'll take it. Just need 2 more. Well, technically 3 more, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. Right now I need to break this shield is what I need to do. I need to have more maneuverability so I can... Oh, a key. Okay, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. That's fine. I'll do it. I'll lose the orb. For you guys, I'll do it. We're pleasure, Doman, or bust. Let's go. Ah! Fast guy out the door. Let's go, boys. Oh, there's an orb. Can we do her? Can we do her? We got her. Now, when you get an orb, it always appears above and to the... Oh, it's a key! It's a key! It's a key! It's a key! We got her! We got her! Let's go! This is not the corner I want to be in, but for you guys, I will go to any depths of the earth. Let's do her. Key! So that should be 10. Chat can confirm, but I am 98%... Well, 98.6, actually, if I crunch the numbers on it. We're about that far in. to where I feel good about where I'm feeling my math skills are at. Let's be aggressive. Let's be dumb and aggressive. Dumbly aggressive is something I like doing. That was an interesting move. I kind of pointlessly grabbed that, actually, because I wasn't going to use it. It was just to give me slightly better firing lanes for about 3 to 5 seconds. Oh, there's a key. Oh, we may as well get it, guys. Key run. It's all keys all the time. Let's get all those keys. Bry lost his mind again, Gorlock. Oh, absolutely. By the way, for those who don't know, we just finished an easy percent tournament of this game. Easy percent covers Arena 1 only, and your weapon power-ups have more shots to them. And we just finished that tournament. There was a nice little prize. The winner chose River City Ransom Underground as their prize. Turbulent Eddie, you should give him a follow. He's 3rd place on the leaderboard in easy percent. And in 2 months, we'll be doing this exact mode in tournament mode. And we're hoping to get as many people in there as we can. So you want to learn the game? I'm more than willing to teach you what you need to know. This game is fantastic, deserves more runners, and it's just starting to get a good follow. And speaking of people you should follow, Gorlock9000 also in the chat. He also has been running this game. You should follow him. Drumboardist, who ran it earlier this week, runs it. Drop him a follow. We're going to plug everyone and anyone. You've looked at this game sideways once, follow that person. Because this game attracts the best in the world at picking RNG heavy games. But I digress. We are killing stuff and hiding right now because we are going to get attacked by those segmented snakes 2 at a time, along with the shrapnels, along with the swarmers. And then, just to top things off, right around about the 150, 2-minute mark in the room, we're going to get red swirls. The game just knows what you need. Ooh, rocket. Speaking of what I needed. Thank you, game. It's very nice. I'll also take that. Well, he picked it, so that's the prize he picked. I'm offering a equal value $25, $30 game to the winner of that tournament. It's gonna be a good one. You want to win yourself a good free old... Oh no! That's an example of the rotten luck of the swirl. Swirls are designed to not die easily, and then when they die, they can still kill you. That was a dead body that fell on me. I got crushed. See, if those little red bits touch you, you go down. It's just so nice of the game to do that. Oh, let's... Okay. Something I haven't mentioned at this point because it hasn't been a problem. When you get to the end of a room like this, you gotta kill the swirls. Alright, guys. Here is something my viewers know about and you don't. We're about to play a game show within a game show. We're about to take on the boss of Arena 3, the Twin Cobras. Will I die first to the left snake, the right snake, both snakes at the same time, or neither, and you have to pick whether I die immediately upon entering the room, or if I die later in the room. Place your bets in chat now. Cobra Death, appropriate name. Let's go! Okay, we didn't die immediately. That's already better than most runs. Welcome to this game. Oh, that's this boss in a nutshell. So you have 2 choices for this boss. You can go to the bottom where you can see the buzzsaws a little better, or you can stay up top where the heads don't hurt you, but you have a tougher time seeing the buzzsaw blades. Now, when I'm down this low, the heads can kill me by touching me. And their laser shots can also get you. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, I got it. I got it. Now, will I get to keep it is the question, because we're going to be down here. No. No. This is the problem. When you have an orb, of course, you've got to keep away from the snakes if you want to keep it intact. Because if they touch it, it disappears. That's why you can't hide at the top with an orb. It's kind of crappy. So what I'm doing right now is just trying to see whenever they swing low, you have to walk across the arena and swing up. That will usually manipulate them into the area you want them. Not always. You can also shoot them in the head to move them. This is an example of when they're being jerks. Because they're forcing me up the side right now by swinging wide on me. No. Stop it. Stop it. You're being jerks. Stop being Oh, you're a jerk. And then he electrocuted me. That's what they do. Yeah, I didn't know about the heads not having a hitbox up top for a long time either. I discovered that one day. Made this boss potentially easier, but the drops have been pretty substandard here. Alright, I'm amazed I kept that long. Whoa, bussa! Alright, they're dead. That was a pretty typical boss fight. Orb? Nope. And guess what? That's not really the boss. Almost enough keys. It always will say this. We have enough. However, there is a little caveat to the almost enough keys front. You need the game to drop a key in the next room and you have to collect it. Even if you have enough keys and you don't get that key in the next room, you will not get to go to the Pleasure Dome. So, whenever, with the big Twitch delay, you see a key, yell about it in the chat so I'll know in the future whether or not you saw the key I either collected or didn't get. That's pretty much the game we're going to play. You gotta play games. When you gotta play an RNG heavy game, you gotta have some fun with it, you know? So this is what we're gonna do. Right now we're just hoping for an orb to drop to make this room faster, but right now the game seems intent on just giving me disgusting weapons. Disgusting weapons. Like, honestly, game. Let's go. Whoa, that spread. I must have had a spreader land on my feet. There's no way that spreader should have lasted that long. Alright, now can I get to the corner with it safely? I can. Alright. So now this room devolves into corner fighting again. A lot of Arena 3's corner fighting. The problem with this room is tanks show up almost the whole way, which makes it really hard to control the middle. The only time you'd ever try to control the middle here is with an orb and a razor shield. And if you get a razor shield, you can go move to the middle. The turtles do not hurt razor shields very much. It makes the room very fast if you get a razor shield as well, because you can just sit in the middle and plow over the enemy. So all we're gonna do now is just cut these guys down. This room's about 2.5, 3 minutes long. And you say, that's a long room! Don't worry. Oh, don't worry. Don't you worry. It's gonna be a good one. If you like long rooms, well, you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat that you are going to enjoy. Like ice cream or banana slugs. Whatever your thing is, you're going to enjoy it. And it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be so beautiful. But first things first, we have turtles and shrapnels to worry about. Okay, the tanks are done. Now if we get a razor shield, we'd be in heaven right now. And the tanks and shrapnels are actually on the same spawn counter. Once they run out their number, they both stop showing up. Then it just becomes these guys. Which means you're just about done the room, honestly. Like, I'd say this room's probably got another, I don't know, 40 seconds, I'd say, from here-ish. It's hard to say, though. It depends how well... Wow, I'm way off. Wow, that room went very fast. Okay, never mind. Let's go! I have enough keys, but we need one more. Okay, we're going to take out that guy just to make sure we're safe in our corner. We're going to kill this guy, and then we're going to kill a second segmented snake. You get 2 of these guys to start the room. Once they're gone, all you got to worry about is shrapnels and swarmers for a while. For about 2 minutes, and then we're going to get 2 red swirls, and then that's it. So we can be a little... Oh, that's dirty pool, game. That was not nice. You did not have to drop that crap weapon right in my pathway. It's like, you know what? You look like you needed a crap weapon on your feet. Here you go. Because I finally was going to get control of the middle just for a second. Key! We're going to the Pleasure Dome! I want to see all the hype that you can imagine, and then multiply it by 6.38. Show your work, and then get all excited and cheered. Let's go. Yes, I have also done some FAQs on Game Facts. B. Sulfur or Brian P. Sulfur, whatever you prefer. Oh, I just doxed myself. Ah, that's a shame. Someone asked if I live in the Maritimes. No, sir, I am from Central Canada. I just talk like a hick because I'm from Eastern Ontario. Rural Eastern Ontario, I might add. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Hey, hey. Give me that meat. Come on! Let's go. Hope you like foot soldiers, because that's what we're in for. Right now, what we're hoping for are rockets, spreaders, but most importantly, razor shields. Razor shields are going to make us happier than clams. It's going to make us happy like the business if we can get them. Hey guys, did I get a key earlier just in case? Key! Considering that my name has been public on the internet since 2002. Oh, that was so mean, game! What was that? I mean, it was typical of this game, but it was still mean. Okay, this is bad. Oh, wow! I really want to get that. There's no way I was going to get to keep it because my weapon ran out at the wrong moment and the enemy spawned out the top, which meant I was never going to get to keep that orb. Nah, I speak like a rural Eastern Ontarian, trust me, bad. I do. It just doesn't show through as much as it used to. Alright, a third orb in this room. That's excessively kind. No razor shields yet, though. That's the... Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Let's go. This is why you want a razor shield. Just control the middle of that room. Already lost one, unfortunately, but that's fine. Key! We've got so many keys now, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous! Where are we going, boys? Alright. Alright, good. I wanted that to break. That's why I was staying in the middle for that extra little bit of time. I wanted that to break as soon as possible, because you cannot get a new razor shield until the old one breaks. So once you break off that last piece, a razor shield can now drop. Same with the orb. You will never see a second orb drop until you lose the orb, and then it goes back into the drop pool. Yeah, more meat. Give me that meat. Whoa! They almost got me there. That would have been bad. Oh! Razor shield on the feet! I must have done something right in another life. Goodness knows what that would be. I was just being a little careful there to make sure I didn't lose my life stepping on that mine. They never put a weapon completely out of your reach. However, there's some that are very difficult to grab without hitting the mine. That one wasn't bad. I just took my time to make sure I was going to be in fine, fine shape. It was going to be red, red wine, and it was so fine. Alright. Need the shield to break. I forgot I actually had that invulnerability. I was worried about that shrapnel. Are you gonna break sometime this millennium? Whoa, that guy almost got me. What a jerk. As you can see, this room is the brutalness. It just goes forever. First, when I used to play this casually, this room would take me over 10 minutes. Now it's about the fastest I've ever done it is 4.5, but like that was the most amazing set of drops. If you do it in 5 minutes, it's fast. I'm usually more around 6. 5:45 to 6 minutes is more typical if I've had a solid room. The better the drops, of course, the faster you can do it. Oh, that spreader looks tempting. Let's go for it. Let's be dumb. Nice. How about another good weapon? No, unfortunately not. And back to the corner we go. Well, that was exciting. Oh, back out of the corner we go. And back. No, no, yep, no, maybe. Okay, now we're going to hide. Need to get rid of some shrapnels. They're both in bad levels, and one of them's been walking for a while. So let's just kill both of them off. Let's just teach them a lesson. A lesson that involves respect. Alright, oh, wow, it's the end of the room. Let's go Pleasure Dome-in! You go right to go to the last boss. Pleasure Dome is down. Pleasure Dome! Honestly, if we'd gone to the boss, we might have still broke 47 minutes. But, you know, Pleasure Dome. We gotta get plastic girls! Look at them, plastic girls. They're not worth very many points, unfortunately. The prizes are worth way more. Especially the endgame prizes. They're worth a ton. So all we do now is just run around in circles, collecting plastic girls. Must be Hollywood, because we're picking up all them plastic girls. Oh, I thought the room was done. I just collected everything so fast. No, wait, the question mark shows up. Tells you how often I come here. I forget how the room works. It's pretty terrible. There we go. Just one more! You ready? You ready? Thank you, game. I am awesome. Alright. Seeker 42, I am anything but subtle. I'm more like a punch to the face. Let's be honest. Alright, so we get a rehash boss, but it's the evil MC. You get to beat up the guy who's been taunting you the whole game. I'd say that's a victory. And wow, he just sat on that weapon. What a jerk. What a big smelly jerk who's got the face of a jerk. Oh well. So it's the same old rules. You need weapons to hurt him? Oh my god, guys! Key! I just plowed into it for no reason. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. He's on the weapon. I'm literally grinding into him hoping to pick it up, but he was sitting clearly in the middle of it. This drop is actually probably the second or third best drop. I'm not sure whether the spreader or the grenades are better for this one. Because they don't do a ton of damage each shot, but you fire so many in such a short time. You do a lot of damage per second with that as your weapon. Alright, there goes the second arm. Now we're just going to fire like champion fire guys. Get that? Oh, that was a slick little run, if I do say so myself. He's going to be a jerk about this. But I have a foot, so I should be able to get to that. I have no problems. He should be popping that chest open any second. Excuse me? I'll be fine. I'll get the next weapon, but that was still a shocking development. I didn't get lasered. Damn it, I used the wrong line. Oh well. That's how the world works. Sometimes you line up a line and you get it right, and sometimes you flub it. Thank goodness this isn't live. This is live? Oh, that's not good. Oh well. There goes his head! Whoa, that was fast. Now, his last two forms, I should mention this, he's faster than he was before. Same with, same with the Yul Brenner tank. It's the same thing. They're both much faster in this form, so you've got to be ready to back off at a moment's notice. And, if you don't have a foot, it's sometimes really tough to get away from. Sometimes you're just going to get run over. The game's just going to decide you needed to have some treads in your face. This is not where I want these shrapnels to be right now. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, boy. Okay, we got away. 2 empty drops in a row. This is typical. The last form, you'll almost always get empty drops because the game likes to just malark your time. Game, for the love of goodness, just let me finish the guy off. This would have been sub 49 if the game decided to not be a big jerk. And we did it. We're done. We're done. And by done, I mean we now have to wait for the prizes. Yes, you get it's a speed run, but you get a full minute of just standing here waiting. So, read any good books? See any good movies? You know, the thing is, do we get prizes if we kill the guy who runs it? He runs the game and we killed him. Like, we murdered the host. The rest of those guys, whatever, no big deal. You know, we're just chilling. Just chilling. Bingo. And since we did the Pleasure Dome, boys and girls. Well, you know what? I'll take a 49. If we go to the Pleasure Dome, we get pretty much a 49 flat. That's decent. That's decent. So that is Smash TV normal percent. Now, it was indicated to me that we had a little bit of time, so I'm going to let this run for a bit. We're going to run through the prizes. We're gonna see what happens. We're just going to give it a second. And, you know, we are just going to just see how the game ends when you get the Pleasure Dome. Because you get a reward. You can't see it because I'm not on webcam, but I'm air quoting that. You get a reward. This is your reward. This here's your reward. You break the game. You break the game and force it to reboot. It's checking your computer for ROMs, and you're going to get reported if you're using ROMs. That's what happens. No, this happens, actually. Board's okay. You're fine. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. This is your reward. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. And now the game starts anew. So, I'm just going to show you Arena 1 of Turbo Mode, and that'll do it for me. We're just going to show you Turbo Mode. You thought the game was fun before? Well, geez, you have not lived until you've played Turbo Mode, the dumbest mode this side of hard mode, honestly. We're not doing a full Turbo Mode, we're just doing Arena 1. You thought the game was fun before? Do you want to play it now? Key! Oh my goodness! Key! Anyone ever beat Turbo? I've got the world record for Turbo Normal at 39 minutes. A lot of meat left on that bone because it's just such a silly mode to play. I don't play. Key! Come on, who wouldn't want to play this? Doesn't this look like fun? Don't you want to just immediately jump in the game and start playing it at this ridiculous speed? This is ludicrous speed, alright? I think Mel Brooks is going to sue somebody. It's ridiculous how fast this is. And yeah, you can tell that I gotta focus a lot more when I play this mode. Can I do a whole turbo run? Can you do a double turbo run? Of course you can. There's also a code you can put in to start the game with turbo mode. But if you do beat the game like I did on normal or hard, you will get 7 lives and 7 continues, as opposed to 5 lives and 5 continues, and each continue gives you 7 lives instead of 5. Honestly, you might think it would make things easier. It really doesn't, because you get so used to running around at this speed that it plays totally differently for you. Yeah, this room is where things get ridiculous. Another thing is, the hit boxes get really wonky in this mode. Like, you thought for sure I should have got clubbed there, right? Well, I probably did, but since the game kind of skips frames, I think, on hit detection sometimes in this mode, it can actually benefit you. Carpal tunnel the game, you pretty much got that right. Hey, my first orb! Jeez, that was a while coming. See if I get to keep it. That'll be the next trick. What do you get for beating Turbo? The true ending of the game. So here you go. You're ready to see. You're ready to get your ears absolutely destroyed by lasers? Listen to this noise. It's not too bad on Mutoid Man, but the evil MC's eyes, he just fires constantly. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Man, these drops are ridiculous right now. Ah, well, the drops couldn't last forever. Key! I'm not sure if you have to do Pleasure Dome to get the full super hyper mega happy ending, but details. He's on a key. Get off it. Oh, I need that key. I need that key. Got it! He should be popping out of that shell any moment. And once he blows up and we leave the arena, that will be it for me in Super Smash TV. So thank you so much for joining us for a little bit of fun times. And all the times. This is actually a pretty good Arena 1. I probably would be on world record pace right now. Oh my god, look at that gold split. It's not really a gold split. But that would probably even be gold on the turbo thing. On the turbo settings, honestly. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Thank you, boys and girls. Thank you very much, Feasel. Thanks a lot to the SNES Superstars Marathon. Thank you to everyone. And the man upstairs. That's my dad, because he is upstairs right now. No, he's not. I'm lying. All right. Thanks a lot. That'll do her.
Briz for the amazing run and amazing commentary at that. Next up, we'll be having a run of Donkey Kong. We're gonna get him set up real quick, and then we'll be moving on to some Donkey Kong Country 2, followed by Donkey Kong Country 1, all stages at the double speed.
Well, thank you very much, guys, and have a good day.